Alright, picture this. It's the 1800s and you're trying to sail from New York to California. Simple, right? Wrong. You practically had to sail around the entire world just to avoid a teeny tiny little isthmus. Well, not so tiny, but you get the point. See that little sliver of land connecting North and South America? That's Panama. And before the canal, ships had to take the scenic route, which took forever and cost a fortune. So some bright sparks decided, hey, why don't we just carve a watery shortcut through this thing? And thus, the idea of the Panama Canal was born. Because really, who wants to spend weeks sailing around a continent when you can just zip through a canal, grab a Panama hat, and be on your merry way? Now, building a canal through a jungle is no walk in the park, even if you're wearing a very stylish Panama hat. It's hot, it's humid, and there are mosquitoes the size of your head. The French, always up for a challenge, took the first crack at it in the 1880s. But they quickly realized that digging a canal through mountains, swamps, and diseases was tougher than a baguette that's been left out overnight. Enter the United States, always eager to lend a helping hand. Well, let's just say they saw an opportunity and they took it. They took over in 1904 and brought their signature can-do attitude along with some impressive engineering skills. It wasn't easy, but after 10 years, a whole lot of dynamite and, sadly, thousands of lives lost to disease and accidents, the Panama Canal was finally complete. So, why all the fuss about this watery ditch? Well, the Panama Canal is like the express lane of global trade. Remember that long, arduous journey around South America? Yeah, the canal cut that trip down by thousands of miles, saving shipping companies time and money. And time, as they say, is money. Think of it like this. You're ordering a pineapple from Hawaii. Would you rather it arrive fresh and juicy in a couple of weeks, or all moldy and sad after a 6-month voyage around the tip of South America? Exactly. The canal became a lifeline for global trade, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans and making it a whole lot easier to move goods around the world. For a good chunk of the 20th century, the United States held onto the Panama Canal like a kid with a particularly delicious lollipop. But in a surprising turn of events that involved treaties, negotiations, and probably some very strong coffee, control of the canal was finally handed over to Panama in 1999. Yes, you heard that right. Panama, the country the canal runs through, actually gets to decide what happens to it. Imagine that. And you know what? They're doing a pretty good job. The canal is still running smoothly, ships are still sailing through, and pineapples are still arriving fresh and delicious.